All right. What's up, y'all? It shows most that's the most. The Christmas. We're back in that video. We got Shrink. Been a minute since we watched it. On school website that altered my brain. Chemistry. What is going on with this? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media. It's gonna pop on the screen. We're on the road to 500 and see what's going on with this, bro. School website just make you want to rethink about school and life really in general. Cause how like whoever come up to this mug. Like it's either you had a terrible life with school subject, or you just wanted to see other people suffer, and it gotta be B. You wanted to see other people suffer, cause ain't no way you telling me it was the funnest thing to do in class. Not gonna hold you, saying it, like need them websites be. It do be a competition though. I mean, if he put Kahoot on here, I mean. We're gonna have to talk about some story about that Kahoot, bro. Boy used to be going dumb in that Kahoot.
Throughout my time going to school, I have never seen websites that garnered such a visceral response from students like Blicket and Kahoot. These websites were essentially competition.
Boy, Kahoot, man, I used to get first, second, third, fifth, and sometimes fourth. Sometimes I used to get last sometimes too, because I used to not even want to pay attention sometimes. Cause I just wanted to be on. Sometimes I just wanted to chill on my phone. Sometimes it just depends.
Games that students could well compete. I might get some funny looks for this take, and I'm prepared for the all-out brawl that's going to be in the comments, but I have to put Prime Blicket over Prime Kahoot. I know.
Prime what? Over Kahoot? Yeah, you tripping.
Kahoot is a classic. There was absolutely nothing like climbing that podium and beating everybody. But that rush you get when you snatch someone's gold at the last second, there's absolutely nothing that comes close to it. But being on the other side of it, now you're either A, fuming, B, ready to crash out, C, about to cry, or D, all of the above. That 6+ streak has been snatched and now you're all the way back down to no gold. Or a couple thousand while everyone has over 100,000 or over 1 million. Honestly, I hated how luck oriented the game is. It feels
man, son, that game right there, son, bro. Man, son, I hated it. Son, I hated it, and I liked it a little bit. It would just depends who you had the class with, though, bro. Like if you had a class with full of dummies, then you'll probably be the first one to get it. But you a class full of smart mixed with a couple of dudes, people who know that. And I ain't talking about. I take that back with dummies, cause ain't nobody really dummy, to be honest with you. But like people who really don't care about it, just put anything for an answer to it, then you'll get number one. But people who really want to win something or just want to brag about it and lunch on the lunch table, nah, bro, I ain't lying to you.
Mario Kart 8 at times. You get a bullet in 8th and it carries you all the way to 3rd, where you then get a star and then beat everybody. You didn't deserve that win. You know you didn't deserve that win. But you know what? You won. As cheap and as unfair as it may have been, you won. That pretty much sums up the Blicket experience as a whole. I mean, you just have to be there. It's a completely different rush than Kahoot. The atmosphere, the adrenaline, immaculate, perfect, down to the last minute detail. Although I never got a chance to play many of the other game modes, the crypto game mode was the first mode I got a chance to use. The entire concept was just pretty cool, and the game design was actually quite nice. I never found myself getting bored, and it didn't feel like I was at school at moments. It was something that made learning enjoyable and not just something we did, which compared to everything else, yeah, Blicket was a gold mine, no pun intended. Have you?
Man, don't speak on the alright, chill, bro. I ain't lying to you, saying. And I saw my dog too at the New Rose parade, man. I saw him, bro. And I should have asked him why he had always put it in the IXL, man. I should have asked him, but I was talking about something else and stuff like that. Like, bro, that's crazy, bro.
You ever been in first for the entire round, but right at the end you get bumped into second? If you want to have an amazing time mixed with absolute sorrow and anticipation, I suggest to you the legendary, sometimes depressing, education icon, Kahoot. Kahoot, if you don't know, first of all, let me tell you, I'm so sorry. This sounds like a handful of other ed techs were actually beneficial to students. I'd say it's my second favorite competition-based educational game. Every time I'd play this game, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was washing, rinsing, and drying my entire class. Playing the game so well it started to look bad. I got first so many times until I did. You get one question wrong and now you're doing the turn of shame.
Yeah, You get a question wrong, then they show you who all got it right and who all got it wrong. Nah, you definitely don't want to be a person who got it wrong. If you the only person that got it wrong, everybody get to looking at your computer like this, trying to run over and say, "Hey, that's him. That's him. Man, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Yeah, it was him. He the only one got it wrong. I got green over here." Then your teacher come over and say, "Oh, so it was you." Like, dang, Mr. Johnson, you had to come over here. Knows his ass.
Green was so good to see, but that red was worse than bad. It would
Right.
genuinely be the easiest question in the entire Kahoot. So now you're trying to
Nah,
position
man,
your
I ain't lying to you. It happened to somebody that I know that I used to go to school and said he had like it was the easiest question. Everybody got it. He was the only one that got it wrong. Bro, he sat there and put his hoodie on and look it, making sure nobody sealed. Bro, one of the girls had said, "Oh, it had to be you. It definitely had to be you. You put your hoodie on too quick." I was like, "Dang, you just gonna put that man on business like that?" He's like, "Nah, man, it's just getting cold in here. You know, the air hitting my head and stuff." He said, and the teacher like, "Boy, it ain't even cold." I was like, "Why we into that?" But Jones didn't laugh at.
body over your computer to try and hide it from the entire class so you don't look stupid. There's
Oh, God.
absolutely nothing like being in first place for the entire game and then suddenly being launched way back into 8th place, instantaneously with absolutely no warning. You thought you had the answer right, but no. It was actually the exact same answer, but there was a singular letter missing from the answer you chose. This then sparks a streak of downright sorrow and pain. You answer another question, but you're just that much less confident than you were initially. So now, compared to when you missed a question based on bad luck, now you're just getting flustered and don't even want to play the game anymore. And don't let it be for a grade. I've never seen so many students collectively crash out in my life. Like a smooth 75% of my class would erupt in anger due to someone sliding through and stealing the win. It'll be the last couple questions and all of a sudden someone slips up. One wrong answer and everyone behind you is now exponentially closer than they were before. But that's what I like about Kahoot and Blooket. They bring an energy that you really can't get anywhere else. When it comes to learning, these games actually did help me out, even though all you have to do is memorize the answers and just a slight hint of luck. At least it's enjoyable. It beats just sitting around doing nothing but tedious.
Oh, sitting there doing nothing really be on your phone, on the computer. You could really be on Cool Math. I mean, that's a lot of things you could really be doing. I mean, you could draw, you could you could work on something for your next class, or who knows, you might be texting that girl from the next block down the block from you. Who knows?
Assignments. Before I wrap this video up, I want to talk about a site called GimKit. This one got
What is this?
introduced to me back in 10th grade, and I'm not gonna lie, it was incredibly interactive and brought a different feeling. GimKit has a different vibe than Kahoot and Blooket. In this game, you can actually play as an avatar and play different game modes. There was this one game mode where we'd have to answer questions and we gather snowballs we can throw at each other. The last one standing wins the match. Stuff like that makes school an enjoyable.
Okay. I mean, I ain't get that my sophomore year. Sophomore year, that's what me. That was like during COVID, mixed with coming back from COVID, and then I don't know, bro. It was just a lot, bro. That's all I know. But hey, man, hope y'all enjoyed this video. See y'all when I see y'all. Lay y'all to the bottom of my heart. We're on the road to 500. I'm out.